Yeah, that's literally what it takes to be a guru.
insane.
You just
They
say
just
something
make
with
stuff
confidence.
up
Yeah.
like that.
Like
yeah.
even Eckhart Tolle, babe. I know we love him.
Yeah.
But the guy's full of shit.
He is
Deepak
full of shit.
Chopra is a
I
perfect
know.
example.
They're all full of shit.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you why I know Deepak Chopra is full of shit, and it broke my heart because he had his own center in La Jolla where I lived, and I ran into a couple of waiters, just when I was living down there, and they said, "Oh yeah, he comes to our restaurant and he doesn't tip."
Doesn't tip good. I like that. That's what it takes down.
No,
like,
but
50, 80.
honest to me though,
Yeah.
to me is if somebody doesn't tip well.
Oh, yeah,
There's
you're
a
monster.
part of there's a selfishness or something about them they're not generous or they don't get they're so disconnected to the working class. They don't know what it's like. Dude, waiting tables
I think
is one of the hardest fucking jobs.
Everybody should have to wait tables.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you used to do it, right?
Oh yeah, for years.
Oh my,
years
me
and
too.
Years. Yeah.
Right? And
Do you ever miss it?
no, you mean being slammed?
Yeah, being slammed or
Oh
coming back
my
from break and somebody's
God.
like, table 14 never got their guac and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Like, you were like, oh, man, like spinning all those plates. I love that.
Did
You
you
are
really?
a shark.
Wow.
Or
Well,
like-
I mean, like, I know now looking back, it's rose-colored glasses. Like, that was fun to have, like, a community and, like, take your 30-minute break and, like, have 2 margaritas at the bar and then, like, get back into it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very much happier now, but, like, there's something about it that's I romanticize struggle. I really romanticize
Yeah, me too.
struggle. Yeah.
Like when you have like 12 sections, and table number 8 goes, "Can we get some ketchup?" And then you're out to get ketchup, but then 2 other tables stop you. "Can I get ice?" "We don't have a spoon." Right now you have 3 things, right? But then now food is coming for a different table, and you can see it on the thing, right? And now you're running around like a fucking madman, and it doesn't let up.
It never lets up.
It never lets up,
But
right?
what we do now, it's hard to define success or not, right?
Right.
But that it's successful if you get them their orange chicken or whatever it was you were serving them.
So what's up?
What's up? Oh, just a random food
No, but
item.
I'm just saying that. Why orange chicken?
Oh, just a first thing came to my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
So let's say Kung Pao chicken. So
Okay.
So you're bringing them General Tso's chicken, right?
Okay.
I'm just trying to. I'm like random food items. These are random food items.
Stop. I just wanted to listen, and you're laughing a little too hard at that, and I like it. I like what you're doing. But my point is that the thing is that this.
Yeah.
The thing is this. All right.
Yep.
Is that I served American food. Go ahead.
Where'd you
Regular.
work?
Brockton Villa. It was in La Jolla. It was at a cove.
This is La Jolla, like San Diego, right?
Not in Beijing. Not La Jolla. Is that what you're saying? You fuck nut.
Beijing.
I didn't. Okay, now you're getting a little defensive. It's La Jolla, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can we cut that one?
Yeah. Cut it in.
Yeah, I served at BJ's Pizzeria,
Oh wow.
Macaroni Grill.
Oh,
Wow.
macaroni.
Busy places.
Yeah,
Busy.
busy places. And then what's that big place in the Beverly Center? It's like
CPK?
no, it's like the
BK.
You don't even remember what it was
Jessica
called?
worked.
Grand Lux Cafe.
Oh,
Yes,
You worked
Grand
there?
Lux,
Yeah.
Fancy
For how
cheesecake.
long?
Fancy cheesecake.
For like a full year and a half, like
Oh,
my senior year
my-
of
I
college.
actually think
Oh
Grand
my
Lux is
God.
okay. I go to the Grand Lux in Vegas inside the Venetian,
okay.
and it's actually pretty good.
It's like a
It's
nice
not bad.
cheesecake
It's
factory.
good. It's a nice cheesecake factory.
Yeah.
it's better than
okay.
Cheesecake
Yeah.
Factory.
Do you want to know why Grand Lux Cafe exists?
Why?
Because Cheesecake Factory is so popular, but Cheesecake Factory had this contract with wherever it was, like Caesars, I think, that they could not open a second Cheesecake Factory within 10 miles. But they were so popular, so they made a new restaurant concept called Grand Lux Cafe.
It looks exactly the
Wow.
same.
It's the same
like
exact thing. The
same,
menu's huge.
like,
The servings are
opulent,
fucking huge.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And they were like, we're just going to do something slightly different and then be wildly successful too.
Hey.
And the Grand Lux Cafe has never closed. In it's like a 24-hour restaurant.
Yeah, it's 24
They have
hours.
fryers that have never, ever been not frying food since the day they opened.
Sharks.
Wow.
Sharks.
Yeah, sharks. Yeah,
Shark
talk about
fryer,
sharks.
A guy I went to high school with, Kevin Schul. One day he bragged to me because he does he works at a place where they do walls that they draw on walls like art, and he goes, yeah, we did the lines on the Grand Lux Cafe.
Oh, really?
Like the little lines, like the drawing. And I go, I don't give a fuck.
It's very fine work.
It is.
Why would
Don't
you
fucking brag about that. You
People
you take
actually
this
write
moment?
like articles about the inside of Cheesecake Factories.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, like it's a
Well,
big
maybe I'm
thing.
missing out then.
It's
Maybe
like
I'm
a
out of touch.
mishmash of everything in like the Renaissance period.
Oh
They
yeah,
pick
I
up
like
everything.
that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
just a mashup. Like they get like hand blown glass from Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like really into. And also when you work there, like you're getting trained by a corporate trainer who's like, "This is the best restaurant in the world." So like you just buy into it immediately.
Yeah.
You're in.
But it's so funny that you waited because I don't see you because I feel like there is an edge to you. Like not that you're bitter, but there is an edge to you that I just can't see you waiting tables. Really, did you ever snap?
No, I never snapped. I waited tables. I delivered pizzas. Like I was service industry guy.
Wow.
Yeah, I was way into it. But there was one. So I had to work at Grand Lux Cafe at the Cheesecake Factory in Beverly Center on New Year's Day, and I didn't know. Obviously did not want to. But it's a very it's like high end casual. It's very weird. So you have to press your shirt. So I woke up. I crashed at my buddy's house. I woke up at like 9 a.m. to go do the breakfast shift. And I was fucking hungover, and my buddies were like, didn't have to work, so they're just like ripping bongs and like watching football. And I pressed the shirt. I shaved. Had to be shaved. I never shave.
Yeah.
I was like cleanly shaved. I pressed the shirt. Like I brought starch spray. Like I was planning on going to work, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, hit a bowl." And I like I smoked a little bit of weed, and I was like, "Ah, ha ha." And they were just like, "Have fun at work." And I stepped outside, and it had rained the night before, and I came up with this plan, which is if I just jump into mud. Like, I'm fully prepared. If I fall into mud and show up to work covered in mud, they're going to send me home. I can't. If I say I'm sick, they're going to be like, "You're hungover, come into work, or you're fired."
Right.
But if I show up, like, I'm here, my shirt is pressed, I'm covered in fucking mud, what do you want to do? They're going to have to be like, "Oh my God, we're so sorry, go home."
Yeah.
So I went outside the house and just dove into mud.
You did it?
Yeah, it was very funny at the time.
Yeah.
It was like, this is perfect.
Did your friends?
Oh,
know
they
you
were
doing
loving it.
Oh, yeah,
They were
right,
loving it. Yeah. We were like talking about the right angle to go in. And then I'm just like driving to work covered in mud, like just laughing like I'm the smartest guy in the world. And I show up and the manager goes, "Holy fuck, what happened to you? What's going on? You're covered in mud." And I said, "Yeah, I was parking over there and I was running because I was running a little late and I tripped on this little fence and I fell into mud." And he goes, "There's no yards around here."
Oh shit!
He's like, there's no like, where did you fall into mud? It's like the middle of Los Angeles. There's no yard.
Right. There's
Concrete.
no.
It's
it's
like
all
the
concrete.
it's all concrete.
Oh, no,
And I just kind of
fuck.
freeze, and I don't know what to say. And he goes, "I'm kidding, man. That sucks." And he passed me on the back, and he's like, "We'll just give you a buster uniform. You can work in that."
Really?
And I was high and working, but I don't like that
it
at all.
didn't work.
It didn't work at all.
Oh no! To me, that doesn't even sound like it would fucking work.
It sounds like it would totally work.
How can you say you can't imagine him
If
as
you were
a-
hurt, I should
I should
hurt,
have limped in.
right? That's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But
Crutches, yeah.
dirty clothing, it's like, oh, we'll find something for you.
Yeah.
You should
And
just
also,
crack
we're in a
yourself the
mall,
nose.
right?
Go to H&M.
We're in a
Yeah.
mall. There's 1,000
Yeah.
clothing. So I mean, this
Yeah.
not thought through, you fucking asshole.
I know. I was 38 at the time.
Here's another thing I wanted to say is that there is nothing more satisfying than working at a restaurant, doing a slammed shift, right? And then afterwards, no matter how much you're making tip-wise, when you leave, like I used to smoke cigarettes. And after my shift, I used to go to the Cove after a long, fucked up day and just sit there and smoke a cigarette and just thank God it's over. You know, so I worked my ass off to make this $100 right in my pocket.
But that was like $100 was like fucking
Right.
huge.
Huge. And how satisfying. I don't feel like that in showbiz.
I know.
Right,
This
do
is what
you?
I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking. I
No.
really like romanticize struggle and like you have something in your hand at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And you go to the bar and you're like, "Hey, here's your tip out, $30. Have a good one." Like you feel like you're a kingpin.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. And, like,
Yeah.
everybody hates their job. Nobody wants to be there. And like we all shit on the customers. And like, you know, you're doing the best job you can. Nobody's like spitting in food. Everybody else thinks like you spit in food. That never fucking
never
happens.
happens,
Never
yeah.
happens.
I
Well,
did-
that's not true. He like ground cockroaches and put them in someone's coffee.
No. We had a.
Well, okay,
I used to work at a
I
coffee
stand
shop,
corrected.
Just
and we used to
debunk that.
we used to
Yeah,
put
sorry.
cockroaches in the espresso grinder. And so
Really?
so the beans and the cockroaches would be like, and then you put the hot steam in through the espresso
Talking
machine.
about Snowpiercer, that's fucking
Yeah.
that's a gift.
I'm sorry.
It's a perfect protein.
Yeah, but there is, and here's another
This
reason
is
why.
like butter coffee. That's what they put in it.
Yeah, but why it felt good is because I'm not lazy. When you do it, when I used to
gave
wait
you a
tables,
face, Bobby.
when I used to wait tables, and I used to be slammed, and I would sit there on the cove and smoke a cigarette. In my head, it's like you manned up, you showed up, you worked hard, you clocked in, clocked out, and you made this money that you earned, and there is a sense. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you
of
got to the
pride.
shit.
Yeah, now I'm so lazy, and
Yeah, you're on set playing video games.
yeah. I just, I like be on a game like the game I'm playing, and it'll a special offer. You get 3 knives and a thing for $50. I go, oh yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll just buy it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Pam has to pull you aside to be like, "Come on, man.
Right.
Do you want to be waiting tables somewhere?"
Yeah, I know. But you know what? There is you and I are similar in that way. I do miss it a little bit.
I do miss. I like the camaraderie that comes with it. I like that we're all in the shit. I got to cover your shift because you're gonna cover my shift. Like I like that community. I like a community.
Yeah. But what is it like now? It's none of that right now. You show up, put makeup on your face.
I'm not that. I'm no Bobby Lee. I'm not that big. Like I still have to work and and
Fuck you, dude. Let me tell you something.
I mean, there certainly are times when you. Okay,
Let
wait,
me
you're
tell you
standing up now.
something, dude, okay?
It's dangerous.
You're right. Okay. You're right in many ways. I've been blessed. Okay. But I've had some hardships myself.
I know we both have.
Okay. So I just want. I don't know why I just stood up.
Should
Did
I
that
say
say
it?
that? But I've had some hardship, and I'm not gonna quit.
I know.
None of us in this room is gonna quit.
Well, you're not going to quit because you used to serve tables and you'd be in the shit and you had 3 tables that just got sat. They sat you 3 tables on tall, bar tops, and you were like, why the fuck would you sit me? I just came off a break and you still made it work. This is what we do.
Yeah.
We make it work.
I've been thinking about I just had this thought that you and I one day we should collect some of our money from this podcast and open up a restaurant. And be slammed and just see if we can make it happen.
I've always wanted to open a restaurant.
Yeah.
I like a Filipino breakfast restaurant because
Oh,
I feel like
man,
that's
I'm
what's
in.
missing.
Tapsilog.
Because in the Bay Area, you always have the Tapsilog and all of that, but you don't have it here.
Yeah.
No, let's get
I
broaden
always
up.
had this dream of doing that, and so I'm actually not kidding. I'm down. But just don't throw all the work on me. I feel like
but I want to make.
He's the face.
I'm the face of it.
Yeah, okay, good. Of
I'm not gonna be
Tapsilog?
I'm not gonna be like Trejo's tacos. That's, you know
so
what I mean?
aggressive.
And donuts. You know what I mean?
That's a little
How many
much.
businesses does that fucking guy have? Danny Trejo.
Is that
That
place
guy's
good?
too hungry.
I've never been
That
there.
Trejo's Donuts?
No, but I see his. I've never been to any of them.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they good?
People go there.
I've had the tacos. They're all right.
Yeah, but I love breakfast burritos, as you know.
Bobby's Burritos.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a place that I go. Sometimes, I'll get wrapped early at Warner Brothers.
Toluca Lake
To look
Restaurant.
like- yeah. And I'll drive deep into Burbank, and there's a place called the Country Cottage, and it's not a cottage, and there's nothing country about it. It's a fucking hole in the wall.
Oh, nice.
It's a little hole in the wall. It's this Asian man with tattoos on his fingers, right? And then 12 Mexican dudes that are like mid-20s, and they're just making breakfast burritos.
Seems like too many cooks.
Right. No, but they
kitchen.
all have.
12?
You can tell that they're. Yeah, I'm being real. They're all have this magical
Yeah, that's the word I like.
routine where they're just making because everyone wants to eat there, right? I'm telling you right now, my mouth is watering right now. I want to go tomorrow morning.
Have you ever had tacos via Corona?
Yes, I keep telling him, and he will not go because they close at 2 p.m., which is
Yeah, they shut down.
Wait, wait,
they
wait.
shut down when they run out of
in
tortillas.
Atwater.
She's been telling me
Tacos
about
Via
this fucking place.
since I met him. The first day
Oh
that
my
we went
god,
out, I was
that's
like,
what I thought you were
going
gonna
to
say.
Corona.
That's the fucking best.
Wait,
And
wait.
the matriarch of the store just died. Very sad. Yeah,
Oh, no.
they're open, but they're mourning.
But let me ask you about tacos que corona.
Yep.
Via Corona and Atwater.
Yeah.
Via
Corona.
Corona.
You're talking. They have breakfast burritos there,
Yes.
all they do.
That's all they do.
and it's great.
Yes.
And they're like $3.
Damn.
They're that good. What's in it?
potatoes, refried beans,
that's-
egg, and then after that, it's up to you. Nopales, bacon,
nopales?
steak,
What is a Nepal?
Cactus.
cactus.
I don't do cactus.
It's so good. Nepalese
I
is
don't
really
do it.
good.
It's really good.
Yeah, but she's been saying that place for years. I've never gone.
I think
I
on our
wanna go
third
tomorrow.
date,
I
think
wanna go
we were
tomorrow.